doesn't hit a smart shot.
Yeah. Well, here is Barak serving from the right corner to Montoya. Back to Montoya, and again, she finds it. Your little wife, hubby wife.
Hubby wife, hubby wife.
Right down the middle.
Unfortunately, divorce lawyers love this. You, me, no. Look, we just don't work. Let's end it right here. A little hubby wife.
Well, see if Svetlana Semic can end this ball game. They've had their chances. They've had their service up at 14, but Barag and Buter just will not. Here's a chance, and there it is.
Into the high corner. Into the high corner, just out of Barag's reach. That'll be the game at 15-7, and we're going to take a quick timeout here as the girls shake hands. 15-7 in favor of Semic and Montoya.
For over 50 years, O'Donnell Weiss & Mattei has helped our clients resolve a wide variety of legal challenges. OWM Law provides legal representation to clients throughout southeastern Pennsylvania. Our attorneys and our highly trained support staff utilize the latest technology and resources available to satisfy the needs of our clients. O'Donnell Weiss & Mattei, delivering the highest level of professional service. Conveniently located with offices in Pottstown and Phoenixville.
You're watching the PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Randy Uha from Uha Chiropractic. We've been in Pottstown for 22 years. So if you're suffering from a healthcare challenge, such as headaches, migraine headaches, low back pain, neck problems, please see us first. Thank you.
What's best about a new car? Is it the look? Is it the smell? The sound? The feeling? Whatever it is that you love best, Apex will help you experience it with low rates, as low as 2.24% APR on new vehicles and 2.84% APR on pre-owned vehicles. This low rate could change at any time, so be sure to call today. 610-323-4135. Again, that number is 610-323-4135. Call Apex and drive away your new car today.
Hey, hi folks, I'm Mike Yanessa.
Hey, we're excited about a new show on PCTV Network called Car Stories.
Our show's about old car stories, new car stories, and local automobile history. Join us live every Wednesday on the PCTV Network. Hey, we're looking forward to hearing from you. Remember, it's live on PCTV.
And we're back here moments away from the finals of the women's division. Which will be Svetlana Semic and Sandra Montoya going up against a team from the Dominican Republic, Iris Santos and Sarah Camacho.
And Iris Santos and Sarah Camacho, though they are from the Dominican Republic, it's via New York City. Bameso, which is the club team that they play for, is actually housed in a small little community center on Jessup Street or Jessup Avenue in the Bronx, New York. So this is a New York final right now.
Okay, here we go. This should be a good one. And the girls didn't want any break at all. They wanted to get right back into the action. Again, this is Dave Ridenauer and Patrick Dietz bringing you all this volleyball action here. Oh, left-handed slam by Sarah Camacho. Wow. I like that southpaw stuff.
Sarah Camacho is probably the most athletic person on the court right now. She's about 5'5", 5'6", and I'm being generous, but she can bounce. Most Dominican athletes, most Caribbean athletes, I'm Caribbean, of course I'm a little biased, can get off the ground.
They're up 1-0 here now as Montoya tries to come back, and that's blocked. There's your Santos, there's your athleticism, and it's 2-0 now in favor of the green team. Tell you what, Sarah Camacho already making her presence felt early on in this match.
Exactly. They're going to be loud and they're going to be boisterous.
Santos service. Montoya puts it up nicely.
Back to Montoya. There's Camacho tries to go for, Santos tries to go for the block, and there's Camacho. Wow, that's a nice play.
Now the lefty does have the ability to hit with the right hand. She will do a lot of smart things. One of Camacho's strengths is her defensive speed. What they'll do is she'll play right behind the block and then chase left or right to get to the ball.
I'll tell you, the team in green from Dominican Republic descent is already smiling there. As you can see, Sarah Camacho with a split, trying to go for the save, but a nice kill shot that time by Semic.
Now you're going to get a lot of these over on twos, as we call them, where a passer's going to put the ball up to give her hitter an option off that first pass. That's probably going to be the strategy used right now by Simic and Montoya.
And there she is, finds that little redirect there on the dink. There's Iris Santos. She wears number 2. And this will go back to Camacho now. She will be serving at 3-love. Now, is this a 1 game to 15 as well?
It's a 1 game to 15 as well, I believe.
And there's that long one again, going from our left to right. Again, just a little bit of wind that gets that ball a foot or two long.
It doesn't have to be that hard. It just has to be a little bit of a blip breeze to push it just far.
There's the bump by Santos. Back to her, and she dumps this again. Montoya went for the, I thought that was a grounded ball, but they play on.
Montoya pops it up. She's looking for it back.
Oh, look at that block by Santos. Iris Santos came back. I think the play stopped there momentarily as it thought it was a grounded ball, but they played on. See if this ball hits the ground or not.
No, this is the end of the play right here where Santos
okay.
Right up, good block. The play prior to that where Svetlana Simic basically slid and did what we call a pancake under the ball to get it up, and then Montoya popped it over. That's what started that play. That's what started the confusion on that play. Adam Brochus, one of the co-directors of the tournament, is asking people to do the wave all the way around.
There's Semic. She goes with the little knuckle shot, and there's the long claw, but just a little bit too long by Camacho. She read the play properly. She tried to go on the first bump, but it went a little wrong. Side out to Montoya. She gets the signs from Semic.
Montoya 0-3.
Now we're not playing rally score, so that serve into the top of the net is not allowed. No let serves are allowed in this situation, so that little tick isn't what they want right now. They want a clean serve to see if they can play some clean defense off of it.
And there's the bump. And there's Montoya. She goes with that little dink, and she's been real good at that in the last 2 games in the semifinals, and now here in the final. Again, side out goes to Svetlana Semic.
That was a really smart shot. Santos has a great block. She's very long and athletic. So to find that little hole above the top of the block or around the block is going to be paramount for Simic and Montoya.
There's the bump. Back to Santos. She tries to find an opening, and she does. Side out goes to the green team now. There you get a good look at Iris Santos. There's one of the youngsters floating around here having a fun time. It's a great little family atmosphere around here, Patrick, as you see them young and old all around here all day long down here at Memorial Park here in Pottstown. There's the jump serve to Montoya. There's the bump, and there's Semic goes on the 2. Uh-oh. Oh, just a little bit wide on that left side. There's that lefty, Camacho, tried to go cross court. There's Kenny, the tournament director. Kenny Cass, been around for a long, long time. He and a couple buddies decided to put together a volleyball tournament 21 years ago, and look where we are today. Great job, Kenny, and all his staff.
Sorry about that, Dave. The largest grass tournament in the Northeast.
And that'll be point for Semich and Montoya as they get their first point. They will be serving at 1-3.
And that is something that's going to hurt Camacho, is her ability to overread.
There's the serve. Nice deep bump, and that'll be another point as sort of handcuffed Iris Santos as they will switch on the fives.
It was a passable hubby wife. Montoya just laid the ball up in an area where Camacho chased towards Santos, even though Santos was the primary passer, and then it moved things around.
Got a big smile out of Kenny, walking around with a cigar, a little victory. He knows he had a nice day, beautiful weather, nice turnout, great volleyball. It's just a spectacular day for the Pottstown area, and I don't know if Kenny Cass gets enough credit for what he does. I don't know if enough people know who Kenny is and what he does for Pottstown with this volleyball tournament, but he deserves a heck of a lot of credit. Oh, look at that nice play.
That's a great shot by Santos. Man. Great shot.
That hugged the line, didn't it?
Yeah, it hugged the net beautifully and just dropped right over.
Score is tied at 3s here now as Sarah Camacho will take over service. The little lefty. Wow, what a hard serve. Back to Semich. Look at that little cut shot. Couldn't tell if that was sort of a mishit or not, but it worked.
Well, I think she intended to hit it to that area, but it caught the cuff of her wrist. But because because you're on grass, you can jump a little better. You can get that extra little bit of oomph and extension right over the top of the net.
Absolutely. Good call, Patrick. There's an ace as that ball finds the grass.
Now some emotion starting to come out for Semich and Montoya, who have been pretty steady and very quiet. You saw a little bit of it in the semifinal, but after a couple of blocks and a couple of rally digs, they're back in the game, and now they've taken the lead with a good ace.
Women's Open final. $1,000 goes to the winners.
There's the jump serve. There's the bump. And here comes Iris, come down with the slam. Side out now will go to the team in green. Now it'll be Santos's turn at service.
And here comes great pass by Santos. Now watch the set. Nice and easy. She's going to a little early, but she gets right over the top of the ball.
There's the bump. Back to Montoya. Montoya goes for the cross court and finds it. That'll be side out to Sandra as well.
Camacho has now been caught twice misreading the ball because of Santos's ability to poke the ball here and there and all over the place. Great set by Semich. Allowed Montoya to hit a smart shot.
Good long serve that time as Santos has to retreat on it. She gets it back, but Montoya with a nice save. Back to her. There's Camacho. Returns back to her with the little left hand. See if she goes over on twos, and she does. And a nice solid play. Semich now showing a lot of enthusiasm, a little fire there, as they now bump up to a 2-point lead at 5-3.
I think that's the Serbian in her coming out right there. A little rally point, and she comes up on the over on two to find that nice little seam, find that nice little corner.
Like to see that emotion here by the girls. Here is Svetlana doing a heck of a job as her team is up now. After falling behind early, 3-0, they scored the last 5 points. There's that nice little cross by Iris.
Yeah, dropping the shoulder, just kind of pushing it past the block. Not really taking a full swing, but kind of just chopping it just past the block to that cut position.
Yeah, it's not all power. Nope. There's a lot of strategy involved.
A lot of finesse.
Santos did a nice job of showing that finesse that you mentioned. Okay, there's the big serve, and it ticks the top of the net. As you mentioned, in the side-out scoring, no good. That'll go side out over to Svetlana Semich as her team is up by 2, 5-3. It's a beautiful night, though. I'm surprised they haven't turned the lights on yet, though.
They're about to.
Getting a little dark.
It's not too dark yet.
back. She looks.
You can tell when it's dark when the cameramen start complaining here. Our camera guy said, "Come on, that's not my shot. That's the darkness."
Montoya sitting on the grass right there, trying to get a little respite. I mean, they went right from one game to the next. There might be a little bit of a fatigue factor.
Well, the girls didn't want to rest. They said you could have 5-10 minutes, and they said no. They wanted to tee it up, ready to go. So both sides are ready.